Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video. Today we have a legal breaking update regarding the 10-year-old legal, lawful, rightful, constitutional U.S. citizen, 10-year-old child that was unfortunately illegally deported back to Mexico with her parents who were undocumented, despite the fact that the 10-year-old child and I think like 4 of her siblings were documented citizens. What all is that new legal breaking reporting and what does it detail? Well, let's find that out and figure it out in today's video and explore that and break it down today. This article is by NBC News. The article is titled, "Deported Family of U.S. Citizen Girl Recovering from Brain Cancer Alleges Civil Rights Abuses in New Complaint." Attorneys are requesting a probe into abuses they say the family faced in the U.S. detention and detention center, my editorial edition, and urging immigration authorities to grant humanitarian parole to the undocumented parents. By Nicole Acevedo. And the article reads, A family that was deported to Mexico is requesting an investigation into abuses they say they faced in U.S. detention, according to a civil rights complaint first obtained by NBC News. The mixed immigration status family, including 4 U.S. children, meaning ladies and gentlemen, that the U.S. citizens, which in this case are the children, they were legally allowed to be here regardless of their parents' immigration status. One of whom is a 10-year-old girl recovering from brain surgery, are in an area of Mexico where they say they fear for their safety. The Texas Civil Rights Project, a local advocacy and litigation organization, TDCRP for short, representing the family, filed the complaint Monday with the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Civil Rights and Civil Liberties on behalf of the family. The complaint alleges that Customs and Border Protection, which detained and deported the family last month, committed, quote, serious abuse, quote, when it denied medical care to the 10-year-old girl, detained U.S. citizen children in, quote, in deplorable conditions, end quote, and removed them to Mexico, quote, where their lives are in peril because of their status as a U.S. citizen, quote, among other claims. This is just sickening, ladies and gentlemen, and the head honcho of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement should be taken out. I'm not going to suggest by which, because that's just going to piss most of you supporters from the right-wing Republican Party off, and it's just gonna be on you guys for to guess which type of taken out I mean. I don't mean like the good taken out, I mean like the bad taken out. I am not gonna censor, or I'm not going to say the name because I don't want this video to get censored. It has to deal with the head losing his life. I will say that. The Trump administration supporters are Tom Homan has said, quote, families can be deported together, quote, regardless of status. Homan said it would be up to the parents to decide whether to deport the U.S. together, or leave their children behind. In this case, the parents took their children with them so the family could stay together. But here's the fact, Homan, to which you seem to not understand, is the 14th Amendment of the Constitution specifically outlaws U.S. citizens from being deported. Hence, you are the one who is held liable. You piece of dog crap. I hate you. You're disgusting. And so is your piece of dog crap boss, Donald Trump. Here's what I say to you guys. That is what I say to you guys. Because I hate you. I hate Donald Trump. And I hate his administration. Mostly because the SOB thinks he is above the gosh darn law. Mostly because he's a criminal. Rochelle Garza, president of the Texas Civil Rights Project, told NBC, quote, we're also asking for a humanitarian parole for the family, quote, so the girl's undocumented parents can care for her as she continues her recovery after she underwent surgery in Texas to remove a brain tumor last year. The mother exclusively told NBC News about her family's ordeal last week. She said it all began on February 3rd when they were rushed from the Rio Grande Valley along Texas's southern border with Mexico, where they lived, to Houston, where their daughter's specialist doctors are based for an emergency medical checkup. On the way there, they stopped at a stateside immigration checkpoint, one they have passed through multiple times when they have driven to Houston. The parents were equipped with letters from their doctors and lawyers to show the officers at the checkpoint to get through. But the letters weren't enough this time. Why is that, Donald Trump and Homan? Why is that? Is it because of race? Is it because you're discriminative? Is it because you're a piece of shit? Continuing with the article. Immigration authorities arrested the parents after they were unable to show legal immigration documentation. According to their attorney, Daniel Woodward, other than lacking, quote, valid immigration status in the U.S., quote, the parents have, quote, no criminal history. So what was the legal or potentially illegal, what was the illegal, the illegal version or reasoning for you guys to detain these folks? That is what I'd be asking and demanding as a U.S. citizen. You are a disgrace, Tom Homan. You're a disgrace. Nobody loves you. You're a piece of crap. And you're a piece of work just like your boss. And just like his administration. May I remind you, are illegals. He added the parents were in the process of obtaining T visas, a temporary immigration benefit for victims of human trafficking. 5 of their children, ages 15, 13, 10, 8, and 4, 6, not 4, 4 of whom are U.S. citizens, were with them when they were arrested illegally and unlawfully. The parents and the children were taken to a detention facility where they spent 24 hours before they were placed in a van illegally, my editorial's note, and dropped on the Mexico side of Texas, or of a Texas bridge on February 4th. NBC News is not publishing the family members' names because they were deported to an area in Mexico that is known for kidnapping U.S. citizens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you guys did enjoy this legal breaking reporting and legal breaking update of the U.S. citizen 10-year-old girl that was illegally and unlawfully detained and deported back to Mexico along with her siblings and parents. If you guys would like, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below that is right next to the, the bell icon that is right next to the subscribe button down below. On the right hand side below the screen here, there you guys can be able to stay up to date if you guys click the notify all icon instead of the personalized icon. That way you're notified of every single breaking legal analysis video that I post onto the channel. Next thing you guys can do, if you guys want to make sure you never miss a brand new video, is by following me on my social medias down below that I'll have linked, along with the very important vital news article to this legal breaking reporting update. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach the overall channel goal of 130 subscribers plus. The reason why I'm saying 130 subscribers plus is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 130 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach right after we reach and achieve the goal of 130 subscribers. Until my next reporting, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe and please stay positive, and remember that justice will prevail despite Donald Trump and his illegal administrations and his voter czars' illegal activity.